This story is called Confidence Begets Beauty. Confidence Begets Beauty was the headline in the paper today. This nation has never seen such an insurrection. Who could have imagined such an overwhelming feminine uprising? Women in unprecedented numbers have collectively released themselves from fixating on their posterior and will no longer be held captive by a society filled with only high regards for tiny rear ends. Real women don't apologize for their enormous fanny, they announced boldly. Analysts do not know how long to anticipate this emergence away from uncomplimentary and belittling comments relative to large behinds, but women everywhere are celebrating their fat asses. It would appear they've renounced the derogatory, unflattering views of colossal keisters. They have declared enormous hindquarters is now considered chic. In one collective act of defiance, women have debunked the beauty myth that itty-bitty bottoms are better and have rallied together to loudly pronounce they will no longer tolerate disparaging remarks regarding their gigantic behinds. The impact upon the media is yet to be seen. Now that women are satisfied with what they see in the mirror, they will no longer expend any more energy or revenue chasing down impossible notions of worth. The radically innovative females polled have created a mutiny and will undoubtedly change the marketing strategies designed to hold women captives to their flawed appearances forever. How can we account for this sudden phenomenon? Some early studies indicate the revolutionary figure known as Jennifer Lopez is responsible for this transformational thinking. Lopez is seen repeatedly flaunting her dazzling derriere and consequently is empowering others to do likewise. Jennifer's new notions of beauty and radical reversal of the value of big butts has thus far not been proven by any theory, but we do know her results are riveting. She has single-handedly reversed the demand for physical perfection and is responsible for the emergence of bare bottoms everywhere. Clinical studies are underway to determine how the media will respond to this heightened sense of euphoria and this drastic new departure from unflattering depictions of gargantuan rumps. Most analysts agree that although feminine contentment is predominantly unnatural, it could be outrageously contagious to your health. So if you have a colossal bottom, join the club. Mammoth is the new norm. Celebrate! Me and Jenny Lopez sung to the tune of Me and Bobby McGee. Bust is flat and bottom's wide, a butt I can't explain. The extra cushion serves its purpose well. A wonder of significance, a rump of pure magnificence. You sent it as a gift to me, pray tell. Then one day when I looked back, I sat down and cried. Why did you choose to bless me so much, Lord? A grandiose catastrophe, till you finally spoke to me. Remember what your mama always said. Courage to be natural, converting what you've got, and something, ain't it something to be big and free? Dare to go against the odds, projecting no facade. Remember what your mama always says. Good enough for me and Jenny Lopez. Jenny Lo is my best friend, 'cause of her protruding end. We share a viewpoint I cannot dispute. A regular Florence Nightingale, a modern woman we all hail. Her hind end's her finest attribute. So if God's generosity is my horrible tragedy, everything will work out in the end. No ifs, ands, or buts for me, I'm behind her philosophy. Remember what your mama always says. Courage to be natural, converting what you've got. And something, ain't it something to be big and free? Dare to go against the odds, projecting no facade. Remember what your mama always says. Good enough for me and Jenny Lopez. She's a regular Joan of Arc, a model of reform. Now there's a woman I can stand behind. Her impact's far and wide, not a mystery. Let my people show is her decree. And ladies, so make no mistake, not a single cheek is fake. Go on, ladies, flaunt your derriere. After all is said and done, the bottom line is we are one. Remember what your mama always says. Courage to be natural, converting what you've got. And something, ain't it something to be big and free? Dare to go against the odds, projecting no facade. Remember what your mama always says. Good enough for me and Jenny Lopez. So if you got a bubble butt, go out and do the Lopez strut. Consider yours a gold mine left behind. Today's your day of reckoning. There'll be no more heckling. Your grand attraction simply by design. Prefer to call it generous, luxurious increase, no matter if they tell you less is more. Girl, you need to get this straight. If you must exaggerate, remember what your mama always said. Courage to be natural, converting what you've got, and something, ain't it something to be big and free? So dare to go against the odds, projecting no facade. Remember what your mama always says. Good enough for me and Jane Lopez. La-di-da-di-da-di-o, me and Jenny Lowe. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-a. La-di-da-di-da-di-dee, me and Jenny P. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-a.